talk day after day about the problems here at Tech and at IPS. So what do y'all really think? Let's just tell them what we feel. What are the problems at Tech?
At Tech, number one problem is, I feel, is attendance. That is a problem. It's a big problem sometimes. Students don't come to class, students are late, and we do have an attendance policy where after a certain amount of missed school days or being late to class, you get put on probation. You get like parent-teacher conference. They also had that they talked to the CPS, Child Protective Service.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they said that they do that. I really never heard of anybody saying that. Yeah, they call CPS on me. I never heard that.
It was a scare thing. It was just to make you
just a bunch of scare tactics
and all that. Because okay, so you're saying if I have a couple situations where I just don't come to school because I don't feel good, but I don't have a doctor say me, I should just fail the class that I worked hard for. Is that what it really is?
I mean, you have a real good point there. My wife got sick and I had to miss 6 days of school because I had to take care of her. I mean, I didn't have to. I could have gone to school, but I mean, there's someone to watch her, and parents work. My parents work, so I took care of her, and I come back to school and I tell them that my wife was sick. And I couldn't come to school, and they told me that didn't really matter. You miss your days, so I mean, I've already had 15 absences like on the dot because I missed 6 days. That kind of ruined me. And now they're thinking about not even letting me get my credits, which is, I feel like it's not fair. I can't prove it, but I'm not a person that would lie, but I mean, it's just up to their decision if they can believe me or not. But I mean, there's not really much I can do to, show proof of that, and I just feel like it's not right at all.
Yeah.
I think when it comes to problems at Tech, the administration is focused on all of the wrong things. They're focused on dress code, that kind of thing that doesn't matter. They need to be focused on education. They're strict. Yeah, the administration is strict and the kids are mad about it, but they're not strict about the right things. I think if they would focus more on education and not on what people are wearing or stuff like that, then more would be done.
True.
I mean, like he was saying, the schools are strict. I mean, for example, like what's going on now, what's getting also big in Indianapolis now are magnet schools. I feel like they're very, very strict because when Broward became a magnet school, my senior year, I had a cardiac arrest and I got kicked out of the school. People would think because I was bad or something, but it was actually because they didn't want that kind of publicity on the school because it was a first-year magnet. And I come back and they just tell me, your papers are over there on Tech, and I didn't even know a Tech existed.
You didn't even get a say-so?
I didn't get a say-so. They promised me that my books would be paid, I wouldn't have to worry about my grades. They failed all my classes. Only one teacher gave me an excuse because of my accident. I mean, I don't know what else I can say. I've had to do the second semester now, my first semester, and now I can't graduate my first semester like they promised me because of the new law they came out with. Next year's going to be all year round school, and they're not doing no more semester graduations.
So do y'all think the all year round education thing is going to really work? Is that a solution that we can have? Do you think, or is it just?
I mean, there's no way of telling, but like she said earlier, as kids barely come to school now, what makes you think children are going to come to all year round school? I mean, it's going to be even more strict. They're going to want homework. I mean, we have our new netbooks, and they're probably wanting like loads of homework already done, and it's just sometimes it's just too much for a student because they don't know their lifestyle.
Okay.
I don't feel that all year round school is actually a bad idea. I feel that it's a new approach to it and that it might work. I feel like, yes, we have longer times, we also have longer breaks so that students won't feel like they're being too focused on schoolwork, like they don't have no outside life. We do have longer breaks if we were to go on all year round school, but we also have longer school days, but more days. I don't think it's a bad idea. I also heard that over the breaks, if you fail the class, you can take those classes over the breaks and bring it back up by the time next semester comes around, which is actually a very good idea for some students who complain that they don't have enough credits and that sometimes the things that they can do to build up their credits cost too much and stuff. It really will hurt. It will help.
Okay, I mean, that's fine. I don't really care about the year-round thing. I'm going to be going anyway. So, but for the people who are going to still be here, I think it's good because we play around too much. We have too much free time already, so it's fine with me. But the problem I think is, people may disagree, I think it's the technology, like the new netbooks. They're trying to come into the new world and do all that, but they're not even really prepared with what they're going to do. Like, is all our work already on the laptops for us? Do we have to Google everything? Like, that's what I think.
I think that's another approach that IPS is taken with the whole, on the surface, things seem like look very, very good with our school system. I think having netbooks just looks very good for anybody coming in from the outside, but not having a plan, or like, it's very disorganized. We know that it's disorganized and we know what's actually happening, but to an outside like onlooker, it seems as
It looks
though
great.
like we look.
Great. But I don't know. Another thing I think is money. Like they say we don't have money, but yet we're getting these. Like, they're just spending money on things that we really don't need. I mean, I would rather use my book. I don't really care about a computer. I have that at home. And they're trying to take away another problem. I'm just going to put them all out there, is that they're trying to take away, Play-Doh. Remember what we talked about earlier? They're trying to take that away, when that's really here to help people for credit recovery. So, is that all the problems? Yeah, I think.
I mean, you have a point in everything. Just earlier we were talking about how come we can't have other things like schools. Like, I mean, we're getting, computers. I mean, but it's just, there's a rumor going around 6 days there's not going to be no more internet because the kids are doing Skyfly. I think that's
Skype, yeah.
Or
Everybody's
Skype, exactly,
Skyping.
Skype. Yeah.
But what do you expect?
It's true, it's technology, but I mean, everyone complains, why can't we have computers? And everyone in previous years, and even seniors before us, always complain, we should have, computers to do our work, take some of us. When kids can afford computers. And now that we have them, we're just abusing our freedom with them.
But what did they expect we were going to do? We have internet, we have a laptop. We're going to get on things we don't need to get on, period. But that's why they shouldn't have brought the technology if they didn't want us to do it.
Making all the restrictions that they put on the computers was a vast waste of money. I think that they're trying so hard to make sure that we don't do things, and gives us the motivation to want to do them.
Basically,
I don't think I would put Skype on my netbook just because I have Skype on all my other 3 laptops, and it's just, I don't know, I don't feel like making another Skype. But because they put restrictions on it, I'm kind of motivated just to put Skype on just to say I did. Because I don't know, like, personally, I think that adding all those locks is just going to come up with students, just to give them more time on their hands to come up with new ways to get a proxy to get out of their restrictions or something else like that.
Yeah. Well, I think everything can't be so bad, because on IPS Online they say we went up 7% in our graduation rate. So what are the good things you think there are about IPS? It has to be something.
Well, I mean, you got it there. I mean, but also can also be, look at the economy. The economy's gone bad in the last 10 years. It's gone so low. It's unbelievable. And maybe that's what's opening kids' eyes. Maybe their parents will have jobs, and that's just realizing, I need to succeed, I need to graduate for my family. Because, no one wants to struggle with their family and work 2 jobs.
No one wants to have to do extra work. But, what do you think? Okay, about year-round. What do you have to say?
Okay, so when it comes to year-round, I think that is a good thing, because I think that the days and the years, something needs to be lengthened. Because in other countries, they average 50 hours a week of school. We go to school 6.5 hours a day in the U.S. And our graduation rate is 21st out of the 27 industrialized countries. So something's obviously wrong there. I think that year-round, lengthening the year, lengthening the day, all of that is going to help us in the long run.